Unemployment insurance weekly claims. Transmission of materials in this release is embargoed until 8:30 a.m. Eastern, Thursday, September 23, 2021. Seasonally adjusted data. In the week ending September 18, the advance figure for seasonally adjusted initial claims was 351,000, an increase of 16,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up by 3,000 from 332,000 to 335,000. The 4-week moving average was 335,750, a decrease of 750 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised up by 750 from 335,750 to 336,500. The advanced seasonally adjusted insured unemployment rate was 2.1% for the week ending September 11, an increase of 0.1 percentage point from the previous week's revised rate. The previous week's rate was revised up by 0.1 from 1.9 to 2.0%. The advance number for seasonally adjusted insured unemployment during the week ending September 11 was 2,845,000, an increase of 131,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up 49,000 from 2,665,000 to 2,714,000. The 4-week moving average was 2,804,000, a decrease of 15,750 from the previous week's revised average. This is the lowest level for this average since March 21, 2020, when it was 2,071,750. The previous week's average was revised up by 12,250 from 2,807,500 to 2,819,750. Unadjusted data. The advance number of actual initial claims under state programs, unadjusted, totaled 306,209 in the week ending September 18, an increase of 40,307, or 15.2%, from the previous week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 24,527, or 9.2%, from the previous week. There were 815,892 initial claims in the comparable week in 2020. In addition, for the week ending September 18, 38 states reported 15,162 initial claims for pandemic unemployment assistance. The advance unadjusted insured unemployment rate was 1.8% during the week ending September 11, an increase of 0.1 percentage point from the prior week. The advance unadjusted level of insured unemployment in state programs totaled 2,534,759, an increase of 156,833, or 6.6%, from the preceding week. The seasonal factors had expected an increase of 26,597, or 1.1%, from the previous week. A year earlier the rate was 8.5% and the volume was 12,391,891. The total number of continued weeks claimed for benefits in all programs for the week ending September 4 was 11,250,287, a decrease of 856,440 from the previous week. There were 26,644,091 weekly claims filed for benefits in all programs in the comparable week in 2020. During the week ending September 4, extended benefits were available in the following 10 states: Alaska, California, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Illinois, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, and Texas. Initial claims for UI benefits filed by former federal civilian employees totaled 736 in the week ending September 11, an increase of 193 from the prior week. There were 452 initial claims filed by newly discharged veterans, a decrease of 95 from the preceding week. There were 7,816 continued weeks claimed filed by former federal civilian employees the week ending September 4, a decrease of 907 from the previous week. Newly discharged veterans claiming benefits totaled 5,457, a decrease of 597 from the prior week. During the week ending September 4, 47 states reported 4,896,125 continued weekly claims for pandemic unemployment assistance benefits and 47 states reported 3,644,555 continued claims for pandemic emergency unemployment compensation benefits. The highest insured unemployment rates in the week ending September 4 were in Puerto Rico, 4.4, District of Columbia, 4.2, California, 3.1, New Jersey, 3.0, Illinois, 2.8, Nevada, 2.8, New York, 2.8, Rhode Island, 2.7, Hawaii, 2.5, and Connecticut, 2.2. The largest increases in initial claims for the week ending September 11 were in Louisiana, plus 4,318, District of Columbia, plus 3,783, Arizona, plus 3,739, Maryland, plus 2,018, and Missouri, plus 1,658, while the largest decreases were in Illinois, minus 7,481, California, minus 5,950, Ohio, minus 4,665, Texas, minus 3,635, and Virginia, minus 2,357. Unemployment insurance data for regular state programs. Week ending September 18. Initial claims, seasonally adjusted. 351,000. Initial claims, not seasonally adjusted. 306,209. 4-week moving average, seasonally adjusted. 335,750. Week ending September 11. Insured unemployment, seasonally adjusted. 2,845,000. Insured unemployment, not seasonally adjusted. 2,534,759. 4-week moving average, seasonally adjusted. 2,804,000. Insured unemployment rate, seasonally adjusted. 2.1%. Insured unemployment rate, not seasonally adjusted. 1.8%. Initial claims filed in federal programs, unadjusted. Week ending September 18. Pandemic unemployment assistance, 15,162. Week ending September 11. Federal employees, UCFE, 736. Newly discharged veterans, UCX, 452. Continued weeks claimed filed for UI benefits in all programs, unadjusted. Week ending September 4. Total, 11,250,287. Footnotes. SA seasonally adjusted data, NSA not seasonally adjusted. Data continued weeks claimed represent all weeks of benefits claimed during the week being reported, and do not represent weeks claimed by unique individuals. 1. Prior year is comparable to most recent data. 2. Most recent week used covered employment of 137,027,194 as denominator. 3. Information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA program information. 4. Information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC program information. 5. Information on the EB program can be found here, EB program information. 6. Some states maintain additional benefit programs for those claimants who exhaust regular benefits, and when applicable, extended benefits. Information on states that participate, and the extent of benefits paid, can be found starting on page 4-4 of this link. Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 7. Information on STC work sharing can be found starting on page 9-10 of the following link. Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 8. Totals include PUA unemployment for the appropriate corresponding week. Unadjusted initial claims for week ended September 11, 2021. States with an increase of more than 1,000. State. Change. State supplied comment. Louisiana. Plus 4,318. District of Columbia. Plus 3,783. Arizona. Plus 3,739. Maryland. Plus 2,018. Missouri. Plus 1,658. Layoffs in the automobile industry. Massachusetts. Plus 1,551. Layoffs in the food and accommodation services, health care and social assistance, and administrative and support and waste management and remediation services industries. South Carolina. Plus 1,194. New York. Plus 1,088. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services, retail trade, and art, entertainment, and recreation industries. States with a decrease of more than 1,000. State. Change. State supplied comment. Illinois. Minus 7,481. Fewer layoffs in the manufacturing, other services, and construction industries. California. Minus 5,950. Fewer layoffs in the service industry. Ohio. minus 4,665. Texas, minus 3,635. Virginia, minus 2,357. Indiana, minus 1,932. Alabama, minus 1,379. Fewer layoffs in the healthcare and social assistance, administrative and support and waste management and remediation services, and retail trade industries. Rhode Island, minus 1,349. Georgia, minus 1,184. New Mexico, minus 1,043. Wisconsin, minus 1,007. Technical notes. This news release presents the weekly unemployment insurance, UI, claims reported by each state's unemployment insurance program offices. These claims may be used for monitoring workload volume, assessing state program operations and for assessing labor market conditions. States initially report claims directly taken by the state liable for the benefit payments, regardless of where the claimant who filed the claim resided. These are the basis for the advance initial claims and continued claims reported each week. These data come from ETA 538, Advance Weekly Initial and Continued Claims Report. The following week initial claims and continued claims are revised based on a second reporting by states that reflect the claimants by state of residence. These data come from the ETA 539, Weekly Claims and Extended Benefits Trigger Data Report. A. Initial claims. An initial claim is a claim filed by an unemployed individual after a separation from an employer. The claimant requests a determination of basic eligibility for the UI program. When an initial claim is filed with a state, certain programmatic activities take place and these result in activity counts including the count of initial claims. The count of U.S. initial claims for unemployment insurance is a leading economic indicator because it is an indication of emerging labor market conditions in the country. However, these are weekly administrative data which are difficult to seasonally adjust, making the series subject to some volatility. B. Continued weeks claimed. A person who has already filed an initial claim and who has experienced a week of unemployment then files a continued claim to claim benefits for that week of unemployment. On a weekly basis, continued claims are also referred to as insured unemployment, as continued claims reflect a good approximation of the current number of insured unemployed workers filing for UI benefits. The count of U.S. continued weeks claimed is also a good indicator of labor market conditions. While continued claims are not a leading indicator, they roughly coincide with economic cycles at their peaks and lag at cycle troughs. They provide confirming evidence of the direction of the U.S. economy. C. Seasonal adjustments and annual revisions. Over the course of a year, the weekly changes in the levels of initial claims and continued claims undergo regularly occurring fluctuations. These fluctuations may result from seasonal changes in weather, major holidays, the opening and closing of schools, or other similar events. Because these seasonal events follow a more or less regular pattern each year, their influence on the level of a series can be tempered by adjusting for regular seasonal variation. These adjustments make trend and cycle developments easier to spot. At the beginning of each calendar year, the Bureau of Labor Statistics provides the Employment and Training Administration, ETA, with a set of seasonal factors to apply to the unadjusted data during that year. Concurrent with the implementation and release of the new seasonal factors, ETA incorporates revisions to the UI claims historical series caused by updates to the unadjusted data. U.S. Department of Labor news materials are accessible at http://www.dol.gov.